So the latest story is that apparently there was a struggle in the car, that the officer, Darren Wilson, was driving along. Michael Brown comes up to the car. They have some sort of altercation, and then Michael Brown reaches for his gun, and that's why the officer shot him. But that's just the first shot. That's not really the one that matters.
Over and over.
Even if he shot him that time, what matters is the 6 after, when he shot an unarmed man. I don't understand why.
You do that to the brother, you know what I mean?
Why'd you do that to the brother? You know what I mean? Folks, this is what the problem is. These irresponsible idiots who don't understand, and they have to understand. Jesse Jackson came on this show and said, under no circumstances would the cop have been justified in shooting Michael Brown. Under no circumstances. Why don't we take cops' guns away then? I mean, they know better. Bill Maher knows better. Cornell, they all know better. But they say it anyway, to rev up the population, to rev up the left, to rev up the base. And that's why we have riots in the streets. What do you mean the first shot didn't mean anything? The confrontation in the car didn't mean anything? The confrontation in the car meant everything. If the cop felt, first of all, if this guy shot at him or if struggled or hit him in the face, he's a fleeing felon. You know about the fleeing felon rule? That's number 1. He's already been injured and hurt and struggled, had his gun struggled for with the first shot. So everything that happens after is based on that experience. They have to be smart enough to know that. So why do they sit there and act like idiots? More.
We've got to have some accountability of arbitrary police power against especially poor young people and disproportionately poor chocolate youth. That's what we need. And that's a question of fairness. It's a question of justice.
Chocolate youths. Okay, I guess that means black youths, but want to call them chocolate? Go ahead. I mean, that sounds derogatory to me. Again, is he that stupid? Arbitrary use of force against poor kids. If you hit a cop and grab for his gun, there's a damn good chance you're going to get shot, no matter what color you are. And they know that. That's the scary part. They know that. Next.
But you know what else you know what else I find disturbing is that everybody in America just sides with their own people and doesn't look at the facts. The cops I saw on the news a couple of weeks ago were wearing bracelets or something that said, "I am Darren Wilson." Why do you want to throw your lot in with this plain murderer? And Michael Brown's people. I'm sorry, but Michael Brown's people say he's a gentle giant. Well, we saw that video of where he was in the 7-Eleven. No. He wasn't a gentle giant. He was committing a robbery, and he pushed that guy. He was acting like a thug, not like a gentle giant. He certainly didn't deserve to be shot for it.
He didn't deserve to be shot for what? He was not shot for the robbery, moron. You know, I really can't deal with these people anymore. I really can't. Because, again, unless they're sick with the disease of liberalism, as Michael Savage has always called liberalism a mental disorder, unless that's actually, factually, literally true, they have to know better. He wasn't shot for the robbery. You called the cop a murderer? When we know that the cop, according to all reports, was hit, there was a struggle for his gun, the gun went off in the car, the cop, I mean, is a murderer? I just don't understand how they get away with it. But they're all sitting in their own element, so all bets are off. One more.
Michael Brown was a human being. He had flaws like all of us with a cracked vessel, but he didn't deserve to be shot and his body sit there for 4.5 hours.
Of course not.
The police is a human being. The police deserves a fair trial.
Of course he didn't deserve to be shot. He's a human being. He's got flaws. So he got out of the car. Cop tried to get out of the car. He pushed the door allegedly back at the cop. He started punching the cop. He grabbed for the cop's gun. The gun went off. Yeah, he's a human being. Those are his flaws as a human being. What you should be telling black kids, chocolate kids, is don't ever do that. And you won't get shot. But no, it was the cop's fault. That's going to lead to more tragedy on the Steve Malzberg Show.